So this morning I'm on a remote back road between Langtree and Ozona, and soon we will cross the Pecos River along this gravel road. About half of the stretch between Ozona and Langtree is gravel, and so far the gravel portion is in pretty good shape. I highly recommend driving it. You may not see a soul. So today I'm just north of Langtree at Pandale Crossing campground. In a previous video, I kayaked the lowermost portion of the Pecos River near where it flows into the Rio Grande. And so today I'm going to explore additional areas around the lower Pecos River Valley and show you some interesting sights along the way. So beautiful. So I'm a couple hundred yards south of the bridge here at Pandale Crossing, near the campground. And I'm trying to figure out if this river is suitable for kayaking. Right in here, it splits into a couple channels and it's pretty shallow at this spot, but it does look like downstream it may be more suitable for that activity. And so a potential kayak or float trip might be to put in right here and kayak downstream to where it crosses the Highway 90 bridge. So I'm just upstream from Pandale Crossing here. The Pecos River is significant historically in that in the year 1582, Europeans first set their eyes on this river. And in 1590, Gaspar Castaño de Sosa followed this river from the Rio Grande all the way to New Mexico near Santa Fe, giving Spain a new route to travel to that area. So I wasn't planning on doing any kayaking today, but with this lovely quiet stretch of the Pecos River, I just couldn't resist. And so to the right there, that is the Pecos River, and to the left it looks like there's some sort of tributary feeding into it. So I'll explore that first, and then we'll head up the river. So Pandale Crossing essentially forms a natural dam in the Pecos River. You essentially have lake water here in the river and this tributary. Well, he didn't back down. Stood his ground. So this is where the tributary gets pretty shallow, and so I'm gonna turn around and head back from here, but you can go at least a half mile in this direction. And it wouldn't be all that hard to get off into that next pool, but I see some rocks up there. It looks like it's the very end. So now we're heading upstream, up the Pecos River. So I'm basically gonna just paddle up the river here until it gets too shallow to continue. Until I see the first little rapid or shallow spot. And then I'll come back. But so far it looks pretty good. You almost have a bluish green color to the water here. Really nice. So it looks like just ahead is going to be my turnaround point. And so from the bridge, it looks like you can paddle upstream pretty easily, about a half mile, and then a half mile back. And then you have the side tributary also that you can explore for quite a distance. So combined, you could probably get at least 2 miles of paddling out of this. All right, so there it is. Let's turn it around and head back down. Just south of the town of Sheffield is a very important tributary to the Pecos River, Independence Creek. It's beautiful clear water, bubbles out of the ground just upstream from here, and replenishes the Pecos River, which is severely depleted by the time it crosses the Texas border from New Mexico. Flows through this semi-arid region. When you're in this part of Texas, flowing water is a very precious resource. So now I'm here at Independence Creek Preserve. It appears that there are even more springs that come out of the ground right here and feed Independence Creek, and then again the Pecos River. Look at that, you've got ferns right there in the desert. Look at that water coming out of the ground. And oh my God, some of the clearest water I've ever seen. Incredible. This is a true oasis in the desert, folks. So I came up on this hill to give you guys a view from up above, and you can see down there these spring-fed lakes with crystal clear water. Independence Creek feeds the Pecos River straight out into the distance right there. So if you come to this area, be sure to visit Langtree. Here you can learn about the Wild West part of Texas, Judge Roy Bean and the law west of the Pecos. Then you can tour a beautiful cactus garden and even explore the town and see some old ruins. And if you continue to explore, you can even see the bluffs overlooking the Rio Grande. Very beautiful. This is one of my favorite little spots in the whole state.